Welcome to all. This is my third video of Chapter 2 Geography Class 9th. In previous two videos, we have learned how Himalayas and northern plains have been formed, what are their main features. In this video, we will learn about the Peninsular Plateau, the Indian Desert, coastal plains and the island groups. The Peninsular Plateau. The Peninsular Plateau is a tableland composed of the old crystalline, igneous and metamorphic rocks. It was formed due to the breaking and drifting of the Gondwana land. One of the main features of the Peninsular Plateau is the black soil area known as Deccan Trap. This is of volcanic origin, hence the rocks are igneous. The Peninsular Plateau has broad and shallow valleys and rounded hills. The Peninsular Plateau has been divided into two broad divisions by Narmada River, namely Central Highlands and Deccan Plateau. Now we will learn main features of these two broad divisions of Peninsular Plateau one by one. The Central Highlands. The part of the Peninsular Plateau lying to the north of the Narmada River is known as Central Highlands. It covers a major area of the Malwa Plateau. The Central Highlands are wider in the west and narrower in the east. The eastward extensions of Central Highland are locally known as Bundelkhand and Baghelkhand. The Deccan Plateau. The Deccan Plateau is a triangular landmass that lies to the south of the Narmada River. The Deccan Plateau is higher in the west and slopes gently eastwards. डेक्कन प्लेट्यू का कुछ पार्ट हमें नॉर्थ ईस्ट की तरफ भी देखने के लिए मिलता है, जिन्हें लोकली मेघालय, कार्बी एंगलोंग प्लेट्यू एंड नॉर्थ कचार हिल्स के नाम से जाना जाता है. It is separated by a fault from the Chota Nagpur Plateau. Three prominent hill ranges from the west to east are the Garo Hills, the Khasi Hills and the Jaintia Hills. The Western Ghats and the Eastern Ghats mark the western and the eastern edges of the Deccan Plateau respectively. Now we will see the difference between the Eastern Ghats and the Western Ghats. The Western Ghats lie parallel to the western coast while Eastern Ghats lie parallel to the eastern coast. Western Ghats are continuous and can be crossed through passes only, while Eastern Ghats are continuous and irregular. They can be dissected by rivers drain into the Bay of Bengal. Western Ghats are higher than Eastern Ghats. Their average elevation is 900 to 1600 meters, while the average elevation of Eastern Ghats is 600 meters. Anaimode is the highest peak in the Western Ghats, while Mahendragiri is the highest peak in the Eastern Ghats. Fourth, the Indian Desert. It lies towards the western margins of Aravalli Hills. It is an undulating sandy plain covered with sand dunes. This region receives very low rainfall below 150 mm per year or 20 cm per year. It has arid climate with low vegetation cover. Streams appear during the rainy season only. Soon after, these streams disappear into the sand as they do not have enough water to reach the sea. Luni is the only large river in this region. Barkans, the crescent-shaped sand dunes cover large area, but longitudinal dunes become more prominent near the Indo-Pakistan boundary. If you visit Jaisalmer, you will see Barkans there. Fifth, the coastal plains. पेनिनसुलर प्लेट्यू के दोनों तरफ बहुत ही नैरो स्ट्राइप बनी हुई हैं, जो वेस्ट में अरेबियन सी के साथ साथ हैं और ईस्ट में बे ऑफ बंगाल के साथ साथ हैं. द वेस्ट कोस्ट lies between the Western Ghats and the Arabian Sea, has a narrow plain. That's why it is known as Western Coastal Plain. It has three sections. The northern part of the coast is known as Konkan. It lies between Mumbai to Goa. The central stretch is known as Kannada Plains, while the southern stretch is known as Malabar Coast. The plain that lie along the Bay of Bengal is known as Eastern Coastal Plain. It is wide and level. It has two sections. The northern part is known as Northern Sarkar, while the southern part is known as Coromandel Coast. Large rivers such as Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna and Kaveri have formed extensive deltas on this coast. Lake Chilka is an important feature along the eastern coast. Do you know the Chilka Lake is the largest saltwater lake in India? It lies in the state of Odisha. 6. The islands. In Chapter 1, we have learned that India has two island groups, the Lakshadweep Islands and the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. The Lakshadweep Islands. It lies in the Arabian Sea. It lies close to the Malabar coast of Kerala. It is composed of small coral islands. Earlier, they were known as Lakshadweep, Minicoy and Amandeep. In 1973, these were renamed as Lakshadweep. It covers a small area of 32 square kilometers. Kavaratti Island is the administrative headquarters of Lakshadweep Islands. This island has great diversity of flora and fauna. The Piti Island, which is uninhabited, has a bird sanctuary. The Andaman and Nicobar Islands. They lie in the Bay of Bengal. They are bigger in size, more in numbers, and also scattered. This island is divided into two broad categories, the Andaman in the north and Nicobar in the south. It is believed that these islands are an elevated portion of submarine mountains. These islands have also great diversity of flora and fauna. These islands lie close to the equator, hence they experience an equatorial climate and has thick forest cover. What are corals? Corals एक प्रकार के एनिमल होते हैं जो सी बेड में मिलते हैं. Corals are short-lived microscopic organisms, live in colonies. They found in shallow, mud-free and warm water. They secrete calcium carbonate. Corals के skeleton को हम polyps कहते हैं. Corals दिखने में बहुत कलरफुल होते हैं. जब कोरल्स मरते हैं तो दूसरे कोरल्स वहीं पर पैदा हो जाते हैं और वो भी वहीं मरते हैं और दूसरे कोरल्स उनके ऊपर पैदा हो जाते हैं और वो भी वहीं मर जाते हैं. इससे कोरल्स का एक ढेर लग जाता है जिन्हें हम कोरल रीफ के नाम से जानते हैं. दे आर मेनली ऑफ थ्री काइंड्स, बैरियर रीफ, फ्रिंगिंग रीफ एंड एटॉल्स. द ग्रेट बैरियर रीफ ऑफ ऑस्ट्रेलिया इज एन गुड एग्जाम्पल ऑफ बैरियर रीफ. Atolls are circular and horseshoe-shaped coral reefs. Do you know India's only active volcano is found on Barren Island in the Andaman and Nicobar Islands? After learning all the physiographic divisions of India, we can say that each region complements the other region and makes the country richer in its natural resources. The mountains are major source of water and forest wealth. The northern plains are the granaries of the country. They provide the base for early civilizations. The plateaus is a storehouse of minerals that played a crucial role in the industrialization of the country. The coastal region and island groups provide sites for fishing and port activities. So we can say that diverse physiographic divisions of the land has immense future possibilities for development. Thank you.